Yeah. Good, good, very good, Nikhil. See, assume now first you just went and understood the talked about industry, what is the possibility. Then you went and read the book. Then we got into that revenue model. I explained you a couple of things. After that, you went and used a couple of case studies, and
Yeah.
you did your own R&D. You understood a couple of things from getting some facts from the outside internet.
Yeah.
Now you have some idea about this business. Assume uh, I am the person who is looking to do a business. You have an opportunity. If you want me to tell the opportunity, what you are going to tell me?
Mm, First, the time and what, how much profits. That's the main goal.
Okay.
Then how much work should I put in? Like, is it constant thing or like it's first we are starting with part time, but now totally like the videos were like back they started during 10 years ago, but
Hmm.
this is totally a different time right now. So
Hmm.
now we have Amazon, Flipkart, and right now Walmart is getting with Microsoft. That's the latest thing. So
Hmm.
they are trying to conquer India again. So
Hmm.
totally right now it's totally different time.
Hmm.
So that's what a lot of things I'm been into thinking.
Yeah, sure, sure. So go ahead, do one thing. Let me just go ahead and ask one thing. You are talking about that online sales. I will talk about that. And
Yeah.
tell me, what are the other questions you have? One is sorry. One is about product availability online, right?
Yeah.
Okay. What is the other questions we have?
So in a month, what is the maximum and the lowest amount we can earn? Use in traditional metal, like in Amway,
In a month, what is the
in
low?
silver, profit will get
Profit.
under silver category,
Okay, in a month.
maximum and lowest, because that's the extremes.
Yeah, min and max profit percentage. Yeah.
And the other thing is
Yeah, go ahead.
like suppose if you consider my friend networks, like my friends normally, everyone buys from Amazon. No one goes to stores every time.
Mm-hmm.
So the video, which everything is like little old, but the people, this generation is totally different. Like everyone goes to Amazon, they buy it. They see for
Mm-hmm.
offers or Black Friday or something kind of. I
Mm-hmm.
don't know, like if it's like my father's age or my mom's age, I like they used to buy because they own surf net. But this
Mm.
thing is totally different. I don't know how it'll work it out or not. I'm giving a thought about it actually. I'm
Mm.
just
Uh,
again I'm trying to some research on it.
More on deals and show how this works. Good question. What else?
So that is the most I'm giving into thought because if I ask my friends, no one goes and buy something. They won't even go to store. Everything is from Amazon or Flipkart during some sales or something.
Mm-hmm.
So I should look into it because that's my network actually. I could build only on that. So actually, I'm thinking of planning to talk to someone what if they will buy these products or how they normally used to buy. So I
Mm-hmm.
would need to do little talks to friends and research about it.
Okay, okay. See, think the talk, the streaming audio, whatever I gave, yeah, might be it's old, but things what's happening right now, if you see with in terms of Amway, right? They're the one of the foremost, first and foremost companies who went into online. Everything,
So
anything right now, you want to transact with Amway, it happens through online.
yeah,
So that is
but
an advantage. That is an advantage one
yeah,
side. And the other thing you are talking about the see what happens is there is strict rule from Amway saying that you are not supposed to sell these products by advertising.
yeah.
So when you're putting, see, it's not the products. You know how this Amazon or Flipkart works, right? They
Yeah,
work with the distributors. They are not tied with the manufacturers most of the times. If you
yeah,
have
yeah, yeah,
if you have a product, and you can go to the Flipkart or Amazon and say, "Boss, I have a product. I'm ready to distribute through your network." And they say,
yeah,
this is the money margin you have to give it to me, and rest you can keep. So that's how if you have Amway business ID and the Amway what is that franchise ID with you, you can register yourself as a distributor for products in Flipkart or Amazon, and you can start distributing it. It's not that Amway is distributing the products. It's Amway distributors are trying to distribute. It is totally illegal, and there was a already there is a ordinance has passed from government of India. So going forward,
yeah.
very soon, I don't know how many, but very soon, all these things going to be they have to put a full stop on this Amazon. So they are not any online portals are not supposed to advertise or distribute a direct selling industry products. There is a rule already ordinance has passed. So at the
Yeah,
same,
okay.
if you see, right, I know the stats. The overall turnover, what Amway, in overall Amway's turnover, right, the turnover which is happening through online is probably not even 2 to 3%.
Yeah,
And most of the people know this. There is something called money back guarantee for the product, and
yeah, yeah.
especially with Amway products. So when you buy from online portals, nobody give you the 30 days money back guarantee for used products. Reason because assume if you can observe this typical example, assume you are a distributor or you have a franchising rights for Amway products. Now you bought it and you are keeping with you at your home, and then you are getting tied with Amazon. Somebody will come and order. Then Amazon courier service will come to your home and pick it up and go and deliver. All this time, right? You already lost your 30 days money back guarantee period. If at all, if customer wants to return, it is your headache right now. Amway's time is done. The moment you buy, from the day 30 days, they're going to give you satisfactory guarantee. Like this, lot of people face lot of issues with Amway products.
Okay.
One of the customer who used to buy from me, he told, "Hey, I'm getting 2% more discount from Amazon." I told, "Okay, go ahead and buy, because I don't want to degrade from my margin level. If you are getting, you go ahead and buy." He told he got some something which he don't like it. At the same time, he want to return. He that the distributor told it's not possible to return.
Actually, Amway itself is getting into Amazon or Flipkart for selling their products.
Probably that might be wrong information. That's never going to happen. It will never happen.
Yeah,
Uh,
okay.
well, because if you see, these are two. This is the industry itself on its own. If you see, if in your area, if you have a group of 1,000 people with you, and go and say to the local, suppose someone who is distributing the Pepsi or Coca Cola to that area, say, "Boss, I have 1,000 people with me. Every week, I want 2,000 bottles of Coke or Pepsi.
Yeah.
I don't want to go to the normal that retail wala or all the shops right now. Can you supply to me? Will he give it to you? The distributor will give it to you directly without going to the shop.
No,
Why? You are creating turnover. You are ready to create turnover, right?
but they won't.
Yeah, that's what happens in the traditional distribution channel. That's how they operate. So because probably you are Chennai, you might be in Adayar or Annanagar. That area you're talking, I'm having a set of friends and who you can view to directly. How about all other places in Chennai, all other places in Tamil Nadu? Now, if the small disruption happens in Annanagar or Adayar in Chennai, so other distributors in the same area they'll say, "Boss, there is something. This manufacturer is going in a different direction. Don't buy these waste products." Gone. So that's what happens in the normal distribution industry, where already they established a organization, a structural manner how products are getting delivered to people. Understand, right?
Yeah. Okay.
If you want to buy if you want to buy any good refrigerator, like recently I was just inquiring with some store along with my mentor Manoj. He is planning to buy a big refrigerator which costs around 1.2 lakhs or something like that. And if same model, if I see in Flipkart, it's available for 85,000. And if you go to any physical store like a Vivek's or Giriya's or some stores, this what is it, Chroma and all, right? They're telling it is 1 lakh 15,000 or 1 lakh 20,000. So we were asking them why. They told they showed one big copy. This is a invoice copy or a letter from the manufacturer. If you buy from online store, we are not going to give you guarantee from our end. That is the online store headache, and we are not going to give you service. But this is what they're trying to retain their their businesses with this all these enforcements. But do you think that that's going to
Yeah.
happen? So that's not going to happen. When customers likes it, they will go and buy from portals. Understand? No. So what happens? Amway business, it's happening in such a way that every time a end user is talking to the manufacturer directly and get whatever products they want from the manufacturer to the end user directly. The way how MI phone or OnePlus phone we can buy without mediators, right? That is what
Yeah.
Amway concept since 1959. So they never went to the direct market. It's never going to happen. It will. It is. There is no thought in that direction at all. It won't happen because they need to disrupt the whole market. See now, if they go directly into direct market, what happens? Whatever the structure they establish with the direct distribution industry, right? They have to make this zero and start from zero in the normal distribution channel. The way how
Yeah.
Coca-Cola company is not ready to give you one Coca-Cola or 1,000 Coca-Colas per day for your local area, Amway is not going to go into the normal distribution mode because they need to collapse and make this existing infrastructure, whatever they have for all the distributors who have, and all them has to become zero. Then they have to start from zero and establish themselves, which is
Yeah.
which is highly unlikely, which is never going to happen. The way if say Hindustan Lever or Hindustan HLL, they're doing more than 20-25,000 crores turnover right now in India. If given a chance, if they can have a good quality product, people are ready to buy without these distributors or mediators, retailers. But uh, they can't do it because they have to disrupt the whole thing whatever they have right now and start from zero again, which is very high risk for any manufacturer. There's a reason every manufacturer has realized there is no value addition because of a retailer wholesaler distributor concept. They would love to reach the end customer directly because they have the medium right now through social what is it through e-commerce portals. They can reach any customer anywhere in the world directly because they're not, why they're not doing, because they're afraid of losing what they have right now. Understand, right?
Yeah.
So that way if you see, right, these are two different models which are running parallelly. These two are never going to merge together. So that's how the MI phones are very reasonably priced with a decent quality. Why? Because there is no mediators in between. As this guy is a new guy who came and disturbed the whole market, saying that boss, all this Samsung, this all mobiles went down because of this guy right now. Right? There is no middleman. All the money which is to go for all these middle people right now coming from the customer right now as a profit. People are ready to go and wait in the queue for the buying the mobile. Same thing with OnePlus. So that's how this industry works. People are more conscious about the quality.
Yeah.
So at the same time, if you see, right, as you're telling all my friends, they go and buy stuff from Amazon or Flipkart. You just see, imagine this way. That is advantage for you. Amway has the best. See, Amazon or Flipkart, they can deliver products in cities and tier one and tier two cities or major towns. If you want to deliver a product across 85% of pin codes in India, Amway can't do. Sorry, Amazon can't do, Flipkart can't do, but Amway can do. The reachability to the end user with Amway's network for product delivery is much more higher than any online portal site.
Actually, how much days it takes to deliver in
Uh,
Amway?
Within maximum 24 to 48 hours.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, if it is a bit far away place, remote place, probably they might take 4 days. Otherwise, it's to maximum 24 hours. Worst case is 50, 20, 48 hours. If I order today, tomorrow morning, your product will be there at your home.
Yeah.
So that way, they have one of the best infrastructure. It's not just in India. They have infrastructure across 98 or 100 countries right now.
Yeah, they, yeah,
Yeah, so that's a power. So that is an advantage only for us. It's not a disadvantage where people are ready to buy things they are buying from the online portals. So and if you see, right, whatever age, whatever industry, wherever, whichever time you have, right, there are certain basics which is never going to change, right? See, as I was telling in the plan also, we need to, if you want to become successful in this network distribution and network marketing industry, you need to think about people.
yeah,
How
that's what.
people are transacting might be different, but the interactions what you and me have and what you have with the people is not going to change. These are like when somebody jumps from the building, they'll go down only, they never go up. It might be right now 10 now, or 10 years later, or 100 years later, they have to come down only if somebody jumps from the building. Why? That is a law. Like that, certain laws are there in any business where that's not going to change. The mode of transactions might be changing, but the fundamental principles, how we are activating how to build a business, right? That's never going to change. One is the with people. Other one is the way how you're going to communicate, the way how you're going to teach. Yeah, the mode is changed. Right now, if I want to talk earlier for 10 years back, if I want to talk to somebody who's in Chennai, it's very difficult.
Yeah,
Now, see, 1 second before we can say, hey, get onto online, you are here and we are talking freely. So, this kind of things are getting upgraded. Now, it's good as a youngster where you can use the technology to build a business. I was talking to, you listen to this guy, Kulin Desai, right? Kulin Desai?
yeah,
Yeah, and
yeah, yeah,
he knows much better than us about the technology. So he's using all the things whatever we are using, so it doesn't matter. It's not that what our friends and what they think. See, this generation is again, it's very easy to build a business because people are open minded. They want to explore and they want to go and try certain things on their own and get the experiences. But 10 years back it was not this open, market was not open like this. Everybody's so conservative, they want to think about only in one direction. Now people are so broad minded, and that way, especially people who are just about to graduate or graduated and working in industry for a couple of years, right? They are, as long as it's legal and ethical, they are ready to go and explore anything and everything. They don't want to sit ideal. They don't want to just sit with one cubicle for confined to only one job and say I'm 9 to 6, I'm done, and after that, no, people are really ready to explore, and like that, there are opportunities also available. But only thing,
yeah,
how you're going to channelize their thoughts and guide them in the right direction. That's what is this mentorship program which I talked about through Great Worldwide, which we need to understand much more details about it. Okay. See about the compensation, that max and min, it's everything based on turnovers. Nikhil. Let me share my
yeah,
screen. Share my screen. Yes. Report. Yeah, you're able to see.
yeah, yeah,
Okay. See, Zoom. Let me draw some circles here. Just trying to give some example. Might happen the same way, might not happen the same way. Doesn't matter. 6. Let's have one more. 7, 9. So it's difficult. This is you. Okay, and all these people are with you. No,
yeah,
as you remember yesterday, I was talking about 10,000 turnover level, 50,000, 1 lakh, 2 lakh, 4 lakhs, 6 lakh, 7 lakhs, 8 lakh, 8 plus 8 to 10 lakhs. This is 21%. This is 18%. You remember this percentage, right?
yeah, yeah,
13%, 11%, 9%. Right? You remember this, right? So now
Yeah.
question is, if you are at 21%, you will call it a silver. Understood, no? If you are 21% level, you
Yeah.
and you will be you called as a silver producer in this business. So now what is the turnover? You and your group together you are able to do more than 8 lakhs to turnover, then you are called as silver producer. Now, as I told you, none of these guys are employees to you. All these guys are business partners.
Yeah.
Everybody is a business partner for you right now. Now, 21% of 8 lakhs is how much? 1.6 lakhs plus. At your level right now, what is the turnover? 8 lakhs. 8 lakhs. Now, what it means, your entire group turnover plus your personal turnover, everything is becoming 8 lakhs at your level. That's how the turnover is going to be calculated, because all this, including plus this, plus this, plus this, plus everybody's plus yours is
Yeah. Yeah.
8 lakhs. Now, assume I'm going to put some numbers here. This guy is doing 50K. This guy is doing another 1 lakh. This guy is doing 1 lakh. This guy is doing 50K. Assume this guy is also doing 1 lakh. Oh, I can't copy. Okay. No, I
Yeah.
can't. Okay, let's assume this guy is also doing 1 lakh. This guy is also doing. This guy is doing 2 lakhs. 2 plus 2, 3, 4, 4.5.
Oh,
You have done personally around 20,000, 20K. Okay. And this guy has done 50K. This guy has done 10K. He has done probably around 1 lakh. I'm just giving some numbers, not necessarily it might happen the same way. You just try to
yeah.
understand.
Yeah. Yeah.
Another 50, 1 lakh. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, almost we reach. Let me put around 30,000. 30K. Now, if you calculate totally, what happens? 50, 1.5, 2.5, 4.5, 5 lakhs, 5 lakhs, 10,000, 6 lakhs, 10,000, 7 lakhs, 10,000. No, I think we have to increase somewhere. This 2 lakhs. Let's assume this is 2 lakhs. Okay.
Yeah.
Let me delete that 1 lakh. Assume this is a 2 lakhs. Now, you at your level it is 3, 5, 7, 8, 8.4, including you it is 8.6 lakhs at your level.
Yeah.
Now, what happens? How the calculation happens is this way. The first to 30th, they'll see wherever you are there, based on the 31st night, they'll see at your ID level, your group turnover, how much is that? They'll calculate that. Now it is 8.6 lakhs. Now, for giving the money, what they do is they'll go from bottom to top. They'll go to the bottommost guy. And assume he is not might be alone. He might be having a couple of more teams like this. He might
Yeah.
have
Yeah.
some
I get it.
people that I'm not going that detail. This guy
Yeah.
has
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
that it will be there. So from the bottom they will calculate. So in this equation, right, this is holds good for everybody. This percentage is what we are talking. It's everybody is having the same percentages. Now just go to this guy, person one. Person one, where is he? 50K.
9%. Yeah.
9%. He'll get 9% of 50,000. That is 4,500 rupees.
Yeah. Yeah.
He'll get. What is this guy? 11%. That is 11,000. Right? 1 lakh 11,000. 11%. Right? He'll get 11,000. Same thing with this guy, 11,000. 2 lakhs is 13. These are 26,000. How about this guy? 50. Again 4,500. How about this guy? 10,600. That's all, no?
Yeah.
2 lakhs again 26,000. 13%, right? 1 lakh 11,000. 30,000. 6%, 1,800. So now calculate. Let me take this calculator here. 8.6 lakhs. 8,60,000 into 21%. That is 1,80,000 rupees is the total money which you can get at your group level.
Yeah.
You understood that, no? 1,80,000 roughly. Now, what is your income? Your income is nothing but
This one minus
all
amount other.
yeah. Let's do that. 1,80,000 minus 4,500 minus 11,000 minus 11,000 again minus 26,000 4, 5, another 26. This one, it comes around roughly around 70 plus thousand.
Yeah.
Assume you have only 3 people with you. One guy is doing 2 lakhs, another guy is doing 5 lakhs, another guy is doing 1 lakh. Total money might be same around 1.8 lakhs, but they will take more profits. Why? They are creating more turnovers.
Yeah.
That time your profit percentage might be less. So what we need to understand is you need to have more number of people horizontally like this with you, and they need to have like the same way. They need to have more number of people, both horizontally and vertically. We need to balance out. But at the same time, Amway never puts a cap saying that you need to have only 2 people, 3 people with you. That is your intelligence. You can decide how many people you want with you, either with the horizontal or the vertical.
Yeah. Okay.
So now question is, there is no question of what is the minimum, what is the maximum. I know at 21% level, people who are making 1.5 lakh also, I know people who are making 50,000 also. Depending on how many people you are with in the horizon.
But this won't be constant over months, right?
No, based on the turnovers, yes. There is nothing constant. Based on the turnovers, how your team is performing. So now at the same time, there is a law. Have you heard about this Pareto principle? Pareto.
I didn't get you.
There is a law called Pareto principle. Pareto principle. There is you can call this as a 80-20 rule. You can say any person, any company, all the companies, if you see the turnovers, right, they can directly measure with the. You worked in a company, right, for internship you have done in Cisco, right? If you see in your team, how many people were there? Total, how many people were there in the team?
40.
40.
Around 40.
Around 40. In those 40 people, how many people are dedicated for that project? Without them, that project won't run.
So around 10 or 15.
That's it, right? What about remaining people? They are supporting these 10 or 15 people.
Yeah.
So that's what happened. There's a principle called 80-20 rule. That's a principle talks about any companies, 80% of the revenues will come from the 20% of the workforce. Remaining 20% will come from the 80%. Here, in a group, people are so unpredictable individually. But in a group, right, people are so predictable. So why we are so confidently can say this is going to be an asset for you, you are not just thinking about 10 people with you. You are thinking about having 500 plus people with you so that you can think about it running as a B quadrant business. So when you have
Yeah.
100, 200, 300, 500 people, what happens? Average turnovers will definitely is going to go up. We can predict turnovers constantly. Why? It's in a
Yeah.
it is in a group. You are not talking about individual. Understand, right? So
Yeah. Yeah.
average income we can take, we can say around 70 to 80,000 at 21% level. If you do this 21% or in a year around 6 months plus, then you call it platinum. And
Okay.
that means if you're able to do 6 months, all this 8 lakhs plus, that means your business is stable. You are able to consolidate. You have good organization. People are so having good leadership qualities, so that you are able to have some constant turnover with you. And if you have assume, let me draw. You are here, and you have three people who are 21% level and above. Then you call it the emerald.
Yeah.
If you have six people who are 21% and above, then you call it the diamond. Emerald level you make around 2 to 2.5 lakhs. Diamond level you can make around 4 to 5 lakhs per month. So this is a long-term vision. To start with, next 2 years you can think about having 21% level. This is very much possible. This level. Got it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Any questions?
No, I'm just I'm thinking.
Yeah, take your time. Take your
So
time.
yeah. So can I know how much, like how much people are under you right now? Like roughly estimate. So I know the real practical.
Yeah, I can see. You should ask a question in a different way. You can have 1,000 people with you, Nikhil. If nobody does any turnover, what's the point of having 1,000 people with you?
No, first, like right now, I should my network of friends. I should go ask my each friend. So like you have been doing this. I don't know how much years, but I can get the rough figures out of it.
See,
So I can
yeah,
give my point.
yeah, definitely. See, I'll tell you. I'm not telling. I'm denying that. See, I do a turnover
Yeah.
of around 8 lakhs plus per month, right?
Yeah.
So, and another, if you see, I have preferred customers, including people who are doing network and just normal consumers and retailers. All these two together, I might have more than 150, 200 plus people right now.
Yeah. Cool.
So my turnovers, because of the large audience, right, things will happen automatically. So your goal is not to go and ask everybody about are you interested in buying a product, are you interested in building a business. That's the first thing I don't want you to do. Did I
Yeah.
ask you to buy Amway product or build Amway business?
Not
So,
yet.
so that's what is the process I'm talking about. So just because you are having an idea with you, it doesn't mean that your friend has to do the same thing with you. You might be your friend, but who told you that he has to agree and do whatever you are doing? You need to check whether your friend is looking for a business opportunity or not, or does he has a right mindset to build a business. Can this guy work hard? He is ready to build business in network marketing industry. Does he understand what is the network marketing industry all about? There are set of things, right? I'm taking you through a step by step process. So like that, I will help you with your contacts for a couple of times and show you practically how to talk to people, how to answer their questions. If they ask this question, can you tell me what is the min and max? Can you tell me what is the products available? Can you tell me how these products are happening? So a lot of questions, right? So you might not be able to handle at initial stage. I was talking about my mentor, right? That's what my mentor has done
Yeah.
from the beginning. He just helped me step by step how to build this industry, because this is a different industry altogether. the way how you learned your electronics and everything in the communication in your engineering. So there's the same thing. There's a science. There's a big science here which we need to learn. There's a technology itself, direct distribution industry. So, but
Yeah.
it's not once you learn, it's there. That's it. Because there is a principles which you are talking to a people. Those principles will never change.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so that's how it happens. So question is, you should be in position of understand this. So you don't be in hurry of talking to your people right now. Why? Because you are not prepared. You are not yet prepared to talk because you don't know 100% what it is all about.
No, but I need a vision. Like,
Yeah,
will I be able to carry out or not? Or like it's like wasting your time. So I need to.
vision means what I didn't get. What is it?
So will I be able to do it? And will I like it in future or something? So
I
I
think
need some
I
time.
hope you did you remember this? I didn't say you will be offered a partnership right away.
Yeah. Yeah.
So there will be a program where somebody can, my mentor is going to train you for a couple of weeks, and he will take
Yeah.
you to a step by step process what we need to do in this business. Once you do that, once you understand those steps, and there is a checklist for that. That checklist you need to score minimum 80 plus points in that checklist. Then you can say, boss, I know this, I can do that. That is a
Yeah.
time
Okay.
which anybody has to invest to understand what it takes to build a business. It's not going to happen in one day or overnight.
Yeah. Yeah. I get it.
Okay, so that's why we have this process so that you can understand pretty much what is your capabilities, whether what you know and what you have and what you learn is enough to build this business. Can you really? Those questions you can answer yourself because you will be opening up and telling everything what you need to be doing.
Yeah. Yeah. Sure.
Okay. Any other questions?
No, right now, like I doubt myself that I just
See,
will
if
I.
you see, Nikhil, forget about you. Even I was not confident. You don't see anybody saying, "I want to become a network distributor. I want to do business in network distribution industry or network marketing industry," because nobody knows
Yeah.
this. Unfortunately or fortunately, nobody knows this industry. Only 0.5% or 0.6% of entire Indian population knows about this industry, how to build in the quadrant B business. Most of the people will say, I want to, I'm doing business, but they're doing in the self-employment category or just selling some products and buying, like a kitty
Yeah.
party kind of thing. Other people, they'll do in the quadrant S where they're just selling, buying and selling, buying and selling. Very, very
Yeah.
less people know this industry, how to build this into quadrant B. Our aim is to tell you how to build in quadrant B. That quadrant B category has to be learned and understood. Once you know that, then you can think about doing or not doing.
Yeah. Yeah.
You understood, no? So
Yeah.
it's not that again you everything is done. We need to have at least I'll be I'm almost done today. So what I want you to do is we are talking about the business analysis, right?
Yeah.
Remember the questionnaires what you have.
Yeah.
Mm,
Yeah.
see those
Number of.
questions, yeah, that one. It's not that I wanted to do something search in the online. Physically, I wanted to go to a couple of shops and do that business analysis. Then you understand what it takes to build a real-time business.
Yeah.
Okay, see,
This.
you can say this. You can go. So people will be so happy to tell you all those things because you say, "Hey, I am in my college. I have assignment. I'm doing a research on these things. I want to know a couple of things from your end. Can I ask the questions?"
Yeah. Okay.
If you go and ask those questions, you know, what is investment, how much or somebody is helping you, how much time you work hard, and people will be more than willing to help give you answers.
Yeah. Okay. I get.
Yeah, the nearby shops, it can be anything nearby, near to yourself, any business what you have, right? Or more, everything, everybody is into self-employment category only, but you can go and ask them, do you have any mentor? What is your initial investment? How much time you worked initial days? What was the break even?
Yeah. Yeah.
What is the, what is that monthly running cost? Can you run a part time? There's a set of
Yeah,
8 questions I gave you, right? You just go and
yeah,
ask
yeah,
and do that analysis. You will be surprised, and you won't believe the realizations what you get through those questionnaires and understanding about those answers, right? It will be unimaginable.
yeah, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So any other questions?
No, nothing else.
So I wanted to go with two thoughts right now. One thought is I wanted to have explore how to explore this idea and learn this idea.
Yeah.
What is the potential for this? And second thing, who might be the target audience? Think over these two things. I can tell you further once you get the business analysis. I'll tell you. I'll show you the activity level sheet tomorrow or tomorrow. Is it fine? Tomorrow you can do, or day after you can do.
Tomorrow would be fine
Fine,
because
fine.
next week I won't be available. I'm
Hmm.
going out of
Okay.
town.
Out of town. Okay. I think then let's do tomorrow. By then you just complete those business analysis, which will be very
Yeah,
easy. You can just take 10-15 minutes each shop and do
yeah,
that.
yeah,
And just you can just note down and so that we can discuss about that. And then I'll tell you how those things are, how people are doing that and how we can avoid those things and still become successful here.
yeah,
So
sure.
what is your investment in this business is nothing but the time.
Yeah,
That's the only one thing. Yeah, there might be a couple of products you might need to buy and try. Anyway, these products you are going to buy from outside the market, you are going to divert here and buy. That's not a big deal. That's not what I'm talking about.
yeah,
Okay.
okay.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Good, Nikhil. So, what you can do is this: do that, and don't think, "Can I do it right now?" I want you to think, "Can I explore it and learn this?" Once you learn to fullest potential, then you can make a decision. Don't come for conclusions based on certain opinions and facts right now.
yeah, yeah,
extract
sure.
extract as much of facts as possible, then take it forward from there. No worries.
Yeah, 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 sure.
Okay, I'm not in hurry of you starting this business because anybody can
Yeah,
start, because franchise id to get registered with Amway is 0 rupees. If you have Aadhaar card and bank cancel check, you can get your Amway registered id, but I don't want to do that. It's a waste of time until you know how to do it.
yeah, yeah, sure.
Okay, chalo, then we can
Yeah.
meet probably same time or a bit early. We can meet tomorrow.
Anytime is fine.
Anytime. So you do one thing, Nikhil. You finish that
Yeah,
this analysis of three businesses and ping me.
yeah,
We can see possibly we can meet early or we can meet same time. By probably three
yeah,
four o'clock, you ping me. Based on that, we can decide.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Fine.
Hmm? Sure, Nikhil. So we'll talk tomorrow then. Okay.
Yeah, yeah, sure. But
Okay. Most probably, what I'll do, I can share one more case study.